Alright, this view is from the passenger side wheel well. The bundle of wires you see there is the far right plug on the ECU, and that whole bundle pretty much goes straight down, resting right there on that sharp edge I got my finger on. There used to be loom on the wire, but between age and exhaust heat, it must have just corroded and fell away, dry rot. And even if that loom didn't fall apart, the wires were resting on that sharp edge and it would have just chewed through anyway. There were two wires that were burnt and had the insulation torn away. I assume one is the rear O2 heater power, and the other is probably the O2 sense wire, because it also had a bank 2 lean code that went away after fixing this. It took me about a half hour to do the whole thing after finding it. Get the wheel well off, go in there, snip the wires where they're burnt, put heat shrink over them, solder them back together, and then actually heat shrink it on there, and then put a bunch of zip ties on there to keep it from resting on that. It looks like there wasn't anything from the factory to hold those wires up to where they wouldn't rest on that, so I suspect this is a somewhat common problem. If you're having some unexplained issue on your 2007 F150, I'm sure there's plenty of year ranges where they did it the same way. Take a look over there. You can also get under the truck and look up under there and see that bundle of wires there. That's how I first seen it. And you're barely able to reach up in there with your hand and poke at it and feel if the insulation is gone or whatever. Even if it's not gone, like preventative maintenance, get up under there and zip tie those things up out of the way. Anyway.